don't, then that's fine. So the question is, you know, you are all in the conservation field, right? You're all from working on ground, you know, you've interacted with people, you have seen accomplishments, you have seen milestones in the areas that you work. So what are some of Kenya's most notable achievements in conservation? If you were to highlight some success stories, including your own, maybe you can tell us a few good things before we move on to the challenges. We'd like to look at the positives and just see how far we've come, and then now we move on to the negatives. So yes, if there's anything you'd like to say, please do raise your hand. You raised your hand first?
Yeah. Should I still stand up? Or?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think one of the most notable right now, having, rather being working much more in the river regeneration field, I see a lot more of river regeneration work being done. And there is more of groundwork activities happening, especially from the Nairobi rivers.
Okay.
And you can see there is a lot more of the work itself, implementation part of it. We were talking of getting these jobs implemented. So we have seen the Nairobi rivers from downside, from the downstream being worked on, and it's going all the way, the 27 point something kilometer stretch. It's going to be worked on. So that's a positive side.
Yeah.
They're also planning to do the Mathare and Ngong River. And you see, if all these are happening at once, the only thing is that if they don't happen once, then it becomes more of a bit more of a problem. It's like giving, wanting to give someone a cloth, but waiting for them to stay naked first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more of an implementation. We are saying you have to ensure that all these people have they're done at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much for that question. I think as far as Kenya as a country is concerned, we have some milestones which we can celebrate as at now. I'll be focusing on the rangelands and maybe forested areas.
Okay.
Where basically we have the convention for the CBD.
Yeah.
And also these reportings are things we use to measure how success a nation is doing. And as in rangelands, or even the strategic plan, the wildlife strategy plan 2030, and I know even other strategic plans, we have one increased awareness as one of the goals. And one thing we must embrace as a nation is now the increased awareness, because we have very good legal frameworks. Yeah. But people must be aware of the things they should be doing in specific areas. This is for maybe waste, how people should be managing their waste even at the homestead levels. And I think we as a nation, we can confirm that incorporating these goals into the strategic plans, we are going to have a very big milestone. Secondly, in terms of even species recovery, as a nation, I think everybody here is aware of how we are rewilding, or we are bringing back the mountain bongo in Mount Kenya Conservancy. We are bringing, and I can assure you that the rhinos and even elephants, their populations have increased. Yes. During the Anthropocene era, that means the era which we had a lot of human encroachment into habitats, wildlife spaces. Yeah. And when we had a lot of human, affecting or adversely affecting the environment, we have seen that we have increasing species population, including elephants in Kenya. They are increased. And just to mention, in Africa, 30% of the wildlife is found in Kenya. Yeah. And out of the 30%, 80% of Kenyan terrestrial land is rangeland. Okay. So, and in these rangelands, we have communities living in these rangelands. So we can assure you that if population of these species have increased, then the communities living in these rangelands on these spaces, they have seen the significance of protecting the wildlife. So we can confirm that more awareness is being created, community engagements are there, and even species recovery is a milestone we can actually celebrate as a nation.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant.